Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Lee and I come from Bukit Mentajam, near Butterworth, Pride area, and now I'm in Kluang Johor. So previously in Bukit Mentajam, I was there during my childhood days, primary school and secondary school in Convent Bukit Mentajam, CBM. All my life was in primary school to secondary school. I was in Convent Bukit Mentajam, and of course later on when I further my studies, I left my hometown, and till today I'm still not in my hometown. So I think you know that if you are from Bukit Mentajam, you probably you are probably a Teochew or a Hokkien. I'm a pure Teochew, father, mother Teochew, okay, and fully English educated. Because from primary school to secondary school, I was in convent, the convent Bukit Mentajam. All right, now welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. We are now at lesson 22, so you know that I'm uploading my book, level 2. So actually my YouTube channel, my content is teaching, okay, and for now is teaching my book. So actually this is the second book. The first one is already in my YouTube channel, has been uploaded. Every page, every question, every chapter is in my YouTube channel. You can watch and learn if you like. Now I'm uploading my second book, which is written, Dui Bahasa, in English and Bahasa Melayu. Okay, this is upon request from my subscribers and from my from those people who bought my books. So this is the inside of this level 2. I would like to show you the content. 40 lessons altogether, 133 pages. So we are now at lesson 22. We are already past half of it and already at page 60. So we have another 73 pages, and I have already finished uploading the whole book. Another 18 lessons to go. So today we are at past continuous tense. Now past continuous tense tells you the time. Time is stated because tenses talk about time. When did it happen? So past continuous tense tells us that number 1, past, it happened in the past. Number 2, continuous tells us that the action did not stop, it was continuing. So in other words, we use the past continuous tense to talk about something which was happening in the past. So when we were talking about it, it had not stopped. It was still going on and on and on and on. Okay? What are the rules of the past continuous tense? Firstly, I tell you, it's in the past. Time is stated. And the action had not stopped. It was going on and on and on and on. Secondly, I want to tell you that you have to follow the pronouns. For I, he, she, it, we use was, and then we put ing to the verb. For example, was reading, was watching, was singing, was dancing. For you, we, they, we use were and then put ing to the verb. Example, were sleeping. Example, were cycling. Example, were buying. Okay, so this is exercise 1. Okay, now due to, as usual, there's not enough space. So whatever I can write, if I can't, then if you have a book, of course it will be wonderful. You can turn to page 59. But if you don't have a book, it's okay. Just listen when I read, okay? The first one. She was cooking in the kitchen when her brother called. What does it mean? It means to say she was still cooking. The action had started, but it had not ended. The when here tells you that it is sudden. Suddenly, her brother called her. So she was cooking. Kring, 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 telephone rings. The telephone rang. So she was still cooking. That is why we must use was cooking to show that she was still doing the action. The action of cooking had not stopped. I was cleaning my house all day long. The word all day long, these three words will tell you that the action was happening the whole day. It was going on and on and on and on continuously. So for I, we use was and then ing. So the action was going on the whole day. He was eating some food when his parents came home. So that means he was eating. The action had not stopped. He had not finished eating. Suddenly, his parents came home. When? Yes, when is at that time. But to make it clearer, we would say that suddenly it happened. So it's easier to understand. They were jogging in the park at 6 o'clock last evening. Time is given. 6 o'clock. That means when you look at the clock 6 o'clock, the action was still happening. The action had not stopped. Okay? We were planting flowers all afternoon yesterday. That means the whole day. The whole afternoon. The action was going on. Planting, 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 planting. It did not stop. Okay? It was sleeping outside when it rained. So was sleeping. That means did not wake up. When the rain came down, tick tick tock tock, tick tick tock tock, it was still sleeping. The action was still going on. And the when shows you that it suddenly happened. Suddenly it rained, but it was still sleeping. Halfway through. You were painting your room the whole day yesterday. The whole day is the same as all day. That means the action did not stop the whole day. She was just continuously doing it. That's why you use the continuous tense. But because we talked about yesterday, so past continuous. So time is stated. Decide. When you are talking about one person, one animal, one thing, one place, then you must use was, ing. Was sitting, was standing, was studying. If you are talking about more than one person, more than one animal, more than one place, more than one thing, then you use were and then ing. Example, were cooking, were cleaning, were tidying, were reading. See? Okay? And again, it's the same. Time is mentioned. That means when you use the past continuous tense, time is stated. You know when it happened. Okay? So those fishermen were catching fish the whole day yesterday. Now, if you see the word those, you will understand that it is more than one. That is why M-E-N. Because M-A-N is one. So because it is more than one, we use were and then ing. The whole day yesterday, that means one whole day. They were just catching fish, catching, catching. No stopping, continuously doing. And then yesterday, so past continuous tense, were catching. The football players were training hard all day yesterday. Again, the whole day. The whole day. All day is the same as the whole day. The action did not stop. It was going on and on and on and on continuously. Players, you can see S, that means more than one. So you use were plus ing. The goats were eating all day yesterday. Goats, you can see S and then those. When you talk about those, it is more than one, definitely. So when you're talking about more than one, you need to use were plus ing. All day. That means they were continuing, they were eating. The whole afternoon they did nothing but eat. Eating all the whole afternoon. The children were playing in the playground when their parents, or when we came, let me see. When we came. Can you see children? Behind en, more than one. If it is one, then it is child. But here, we put r and then en, so it's more than one. So more than one, you use were and then play ing. So when we came, they were still playing. They had not rested or they had not stopped. They had started but they had not ended. So we need to use were plus ing. That mechanic was repairing cars all day yesterday. Same situation. Yesterday, past tense. All day, you know. The whole day he was repairing, non-stop. So because yesterday is the past, non-stop is continuous, so therefore past continuous tense. Alright? So mechanic, that will show you is one. And then, so that's why mechanic known as, then you need to use was plus ing. Puan Ella, one person, was typing letters at 10 o'clock this morning. So typing, the base form is type, T-Y-P-E. But when you put ing, you drop the E, so T-Y-P-I-N-G. So Puan Ella is one person. Because it's one person, you need to use was. And then typing, time is given at 10 o'clock. So you look at the clock, it's 10. Okay? And then you look at the clock and you look at her. Typing away. She had not stopped. The action was going on, but the time showed 10 o'clock. So because of that, we need to use the past continuous tense. At the time you look at the clock, 10 o'clock, she was still typing. She had not stopped. She had not finished. The farmers were planting vegetables all day yesterday. Same situation. Yesterday, one whole day, they were planting without stopping. And farmers, you have S here, therefore you use were, and then plant becomes planting. Okay? So, I have finished teaching this lesson 22. So remember to give me a like, share and subscribe. Okay? But just to recap, I would like to spend a little time to tell you again. Remember, past continuous tense is talking about the past. And in the past, the action was going on. The action had started but not yet finished. So the regulation or the rule tells us that I, he, she, it, we must use was and then ing. Was reading, was looking. If you use you, we, they, you must use were plus ing. So example, were riding, were driving, were jumping, example. So remember that we use the word when to show that suddenly something happened. But when that suddenly something happened, the other action was going on. The other action had not stopped, maybe halfway. Started but not yet ended. So like this one, cooking, suddenly the telephone rang. Okay? Or you use all day, or you use the whole day. Because all day and the whole day are the same. Time is given. Time tells us that the whole day, the action was continuing. The action did not stop. It could be repeating, but it was happening. So that is why we have to use was or were plus ing. And remember that another one is at what time. So maybe at 3 o'clock, you look at the clock, it's 3, but the action is going on. The action has started but not yet finished. Then the time shows 10 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Okay? For one person, animal, thing or place, we use was. For more than one person, animal, thing or place, we use were and then ing. Okay? So this is all about past continuous tense. So actually this lesson has ended. My next lesson, my next video would be lesson 23, which is simple future tense, another tense. Okay, so we are more or less now focusing on the tenses like I told you before. My personal opinion is we should learn forms of the verb, knowing how the verb changes before we actually go verb, there's a tense by tense. This is my personal opinion. Okay, and if you wish to buy my book, level 2, which is in 2 languages, Dwi Bahasa, or level 1, you can study by yourself by watching my video, because every question I discuss with you. So you buy the book, you can try by yourself. At the back are all the answers, behind you have all the answers provided. Notes are provided, of course. You can see that, example, these are the notes. Okay, the explanation all provided. For every lesson I have explanation. And WhatsApp to me if you want to buy these 2 books, or one each, or just one. 019-7878-299. Just WhatsApp to me. And very soon I will be opening my English language center in Cyberjaya. So originally Cyberjaya, but I feel that I can do one more, which I have identified SS15 Subangjaya. So if you are around these 2 areas, or you can go to these 2 areas to look for me, you want me to teach, I will be there. Of course, alternate days I'll be there. You can actually WhatsApp to me now. Make friends with me first. Let me get to know you first. And then later on, when the centers are officially open and successfully open, you will know, because you are in touch with me. So we can make friends first. So my center is very, is very complete. From children to school students, to school leavers, to university students, to university graduates, to adults, working adults, housewives, and English catered to Malaysia and also outside Malaysia, like for people who are going overseas. So you can, you can look for me. Okay, I can help you. Okay, so goodbye everyone. I will see you the next video, lesson 23. Remember, like, share, subscribe.